Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol AMDA. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price. And in this situation, makes summarizing the price action very straightforward. So if you were to force me into a corner and say, look, Clay, summarize the price action, this thing was an absolute pump and dump. Now, I'm not saying pump and dump towards the company. I don't know anything about the company. I am basing that statement geared towards the price action. How did the price act? And in my opinion, my definition of a pump and dump from a price action perspective is that a price makes a really nice move, and then within a relatively short amount of time, the price goes back to where it all started. So let's kind of just quickly go through that definition. But first off, let's figure out kind of where the breakout happened, or in other words, kind of where all this started. And in my mind, it started with a break of that level right there. I mean, for let's actually, out of curiosity, yeah, there you go. You can see for a long time the price had been trapped down below the 49-cent mark. I mean, just trapped down below it and just couldn't get quite above it. So that is why I am, kind of defining that as the starting point. So I'll zoom back in here. So let's go through the definition. Price makes a really nice move. Well, as we just established, it started right there, and then it went all the way up there. I'm hoping we can all agree that was a really nice move. Second part of the definition, within a relatively short amount of time. Considering this all happened in one single day, once more, I'm hoping we can all agree that this did indeed happen in a very short amount of time. And then finally, the price goes back to where it started, or in some cases lower. Where did the price actually close today? Right there. Not to insult your intelligence, but when you map that out to, kind of where the price has been, it's literally right back inside of that range where it already was. And that's just not a sign of true strength by any stretch of the imagination. Sure, price movements pull back, but there does become an area where it's no longer a pullback because the price literally is back to where it all started, and that's what this chart is. Am I saying the price can never recover? I'm not saying that again. So another way you could look at this is just kind of back to the drawing board for the bulls. Yeah, they put it together a nice move with the gap up this morning, but they weren't able to maintain anything. So sure, they can always put together a new move. But as far as today's price movement was concerned, nothing more than a pump and dump. So we'll see if the bulls can try to structure something and give it another go or not. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.